Yeah, hey Rick, what's going
Hi.
on?
How you doing, man? Where are you calling from?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay. How's things going?
Things is going okay. I just got a few bumps in the road that I need, some help with. Just wanted to hop on, and just
Okay.
talk a little bit about the problem I'm having. So, I mean, I
I'm
don't
here.
have a problem. Like I took action immediately. We talked before a couple weeks ago, but this is like my second month now, right? So,
Okay.
Um, I'm not having trouble, talking with sellers or anything like that. My point is, I had two contracts. One I have now, I have to terminate tomorrow. But it's like I'm having trouble with ARV, man, the bait and the buy price because it's like I'm doing what you just did. I just seen how you did it with the first guy you talked to. I did it the
Yeah.
exact same way. ARV minus the repairs times the percentage. And then I have my buy price, I get it. And then now when I'm trying to shop it out the buyers, they're coming back 40, $50,000 under that. Like
Okay.
70,000.
So here's the challenge. You're in a complete new type of buyer's market, cash buyer's market,
Mm-hmm.
and they're getting extreme. So they're testing us, and it's challenging right now. You are going to spend a lot more time working with cash buyers than you ever have before. So the good news is you didn't have to experience all the highs of the last 4 years. In the last 4 years, you didn't even have to deal with cash buyers. To quite honestly, you didn't have to deal with. Now, back when I started, we had to do this all the time. And then for 3 years, I spent more time dealing with cash buyers than I dealt with the motivated sellers. And nobody
Yeah.
still believes me to this date. I go, you're about to experience this all because keep in mind they're in a market like if you have a sharp falling knife and like it's coming off the kitchen cabinet, nobody wants to touch it till it hits the floor and bounces up.
Yeah.
And that's what you're having with the cash buyers. They're like, you have to give me such a crazy reason to buy it. Otherwise, I'm not going to buy it. If they know for a fact they can't make a profit, they're not going to buy it from you. And it's
Mm-hmm.
brutal right now. And we all have to adjust our pricing. The problem is your typical ARV, the after repair value,
Mm-hmm.
it's flawed. You know why? Because you're pricing it based on the last year's sales. And
Okay.
what happened in the last year?
It was skyrocketing.
Ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
So the ARV is not a great, no, it's a pain in the butt. So I tell people don't focus so much on the percentage. Try to figure out the ARV, and you're going to have to use what we call moving math. So find the most conservative comp, make sure it's comparable, and you're going to have to discount it from there
Okay.
because on average, guaranteed real estate is going down about 1% a month. We might be 1.5, we could be approaching 2%. So the good thing
Mm-hmm.
about wholesaling is if we're in and out of a property in less than 30 days, it's not that big of a deal. Think about the fix and flipper. He's looking at 6 to 12 months down the road. So
Yeah.
he's pre-pricing. He's doing what the stock market's doing to everybody right now. They're trying to anticipate what the rate hikes are going to be, and they try to price it in the market. So the problem is, I'll be honest with you, cash buyers are being a little unrealistic right now, and it's a pain in the butt. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the great strategies in this current market is you guys are going to have to spend more time with cash buyers. So you're going to have to get to know them and get to know what they want to pay for stuff and like have them explain it to you. Now, you need more than one cash buyer. It's more important than ever right now, but you need to
Mm-hmm.
find vetted cash buyers that actually buy this stuff. And then if you have a deal that you just can't make work, throw a Hail Mary and talk to these people. Go, listen, I got a 3-2 in this zip code. Very similar to the last property I showed you. It needs about 10 grand of damage. It needs about 10,000 repairs. What do you think you could offer for that? And I will supply you all the stuff, but like, I just want to see if we're in the ballpark and
Okay.
then test it out. Because at least if he gives you a number and he knows you're serious about it, go, listen, I'm trying to get the best discount possible. If you don't share numbers with me, I can't do it. If he spits out, he goes, oh, I can pay 140 for it. Now you can go back and kind of reverse
Mm-hmm.
engineer it. Like, so you're going to, like, a lot of this is going to happen for right now, 2022, because the RV is not a solid number anymore. It's been rock solid for 4 years. The worst case scenario is you were, even if you overpaid for a property, the appreciation helped people out. And now the opposite's happening. And that's the problem. So
Okay.
the only way that you can counteract this as a wholesaler is you have to buy from people with highly motivating factors. And guys, the motivation is going to get higher and higher every month. So if you got
Hmm.
somebody who's sitting on the fence, don't reach because you're going to get disciplined. It's going to be a problem. So
Hmm.
I spoke to a gentleman yesterday. He's looking at like a really expensive house, and she goes, all the motivations there, and she threw in a realtor at the last minute, and the realtor is like patrolling around this guy. I
Yeah.
said, just walk away. Wait till the realtor goes away because he's just going to take your offer, find other cash buyers, and use you like
Yeah,
a
I was
wet
I
rat.
was on the live. I seen that one. Yeah.
You can't like I can't win against a realtor. Like they're talking retail. I want to do wholesale numbers. So um, I have like 4 or 5 properties that we've been working on for a while, and I told all my people pull back. So all my acquisitions goes, they'll take that offer we gave them. I go, it's changed. It's changed. The
Yeah.
market's
And
changed.
and
We
this
can't
one
do
is
it
on
anymore.
market too. This one was an on market deal. I got it for, $30,000 price reduction. I
Yeah.
think I got it at a good price, but it's a 2 bed, 1 bath, so that was a problem too. But I mean, I called every, landlord possibly in Decatur, in DeKalb County, uh, looking for 2-1, but they was telling me like, they want to make it like a 3-1,
Yeah, that's
so
it.
it's
So
not
like it's
stuff in it.
you might back in the old days, like I when I had tough times, like I only bought 3 twos because that's all I could get my cash buyers to buy. So I
Yeah.
actually adapted my marketing. It's not always that easy. Remember, the properties choose us. We don't choose the properties.
Okay.
It's not like picking out your girlfriend or boyfriend. Like it's just you don't care. You're not living there, but you got to pick a deal that's going to work for you and your business. So
Mhm.
this is why it's so important you go for that no. You've got to get ridiculous discounts. The reality is, if anybody's been wholesaling the last 4 years, they've been on a gravy train ride and they're about like they are all going out of business, every one of them, because they don't understand how wholesaling works. This is
Mhm.
how it's supposed to be, by the way. Okay.
Yeah.
And if you can survive right now, this last quarter in 2023, you'll come out so strong on the other side. It's going to be ridiculous. Okay.
Mhm.
In 2008 to 2010 makes me the wholesaler I am today. I was tested. I had some nuclear meltdowns. I really had to learn what cash buyers want. I had to learn creative ways to do real estate. I learned how to do short sell flip. I learned how to
Mhm.
negotiate with banks. I tried everything, guys, because I wasn't going to give up. I didn't want to go back to my regular job. So you're just going to have to get more aggressive on the prices and understand when people bluff you, like, I'm firm on that price. Okay, great, awesome. Let me
Yeah.
know how it works out for you. You can't
Yeah.
you can't get stuck in that stuff. So Um, you're going to have to artificially lower that ARV number on purpose because the
Okay.
properties are they're just not selling. So I would take it and I would do a 10 to 15% adjustment. And remember, you got to get it as low as possible. So if you have an ARV of like 200 and it
Mhm.
needs 20 grand to repair it, I'm offering 100, 120 on the property to see where it lies. And like there's a number I'm just not even going slightly above.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
if you get one that's like the right motivating factor and stuff and you can't get them to work, start spending time with your cash buyers because in the end, they are our customers. And if you get to understand what they're going to pay and they know you're serious and you can put a deal together. Guys, it got so bad at one point. You ready for this?
Mhm.
I would sign a contract with the seller and told them I'm not even firm on that price. I gave them a range, and then I would bring my hardcore cash buyers back with me, and I see what they would give me an offer, and then I would decide to either adjust it down or what I had to do to it. And I did a lot of properties like that. Now it's risky. Don't get me wrong. A lot can go wrong. But like, what do you got to lose, guys, if you're going to do that? We used to do ranges for a long time. I'm not teaching that because it's very confusing, but if you have a property that's highly motivated, but they won't throw in a price, go find out what a cash buyer will pay for it. Just don't give them the address, just give them the whereabouts, and maybe you can go over some pictures with them. And if you vetted them, they're solid. They will tell you where you need to lie. And then, guys, it doesn't matter what we buy it for. It's really what the cash buyers will pay for it. And if we keep overpaying for them, we've got to, if you keep getting the number wrong, just spend more time with your cash buyers and figure it out. Eventually, the dust will settle and the prices will come back up. But this last quarter and all of 2023, we have to be ridiculously conservative. I'm adjusting to the lowest comp and I'm taking off 15% on my side. And then I'm going from there. Okay.
Right. I've been doing that. Today I actually like just took a step back from trying to get more properties under contract
Mhm.
because I don't want to keep having to terminate
I
contracts. So
agree. It
today I just
sucks.
went, I just
I don't want you
Uh,
doing that either. I don't.
yeah.
But unfortunately, you're in a market where you're going to have a lot of play. So
Hmm.
the only other thing I would add to that is make sure you're creating a huge cushion in your contract, 30-day inspections. Like it's not unnormal. We've
Okay.
been in such an aggressive market. Like you guys are like 10 to 14 days. You think 30. Everything's 30. Everything I write is 30-day inspection. Like I don't even, it's got to be a smoking deal. And if they want a less inspection, make sure you're getting a better price.
Okay.
You want 14 days, that's fine. Like, I can give you 120. I can't give you the 135.
Hmm.
And so the higher number, go, listen, I got to make sure that house is rock solid because that extra 15 grand makes a difference if I can move forward with it or not. So you're going to need more room to chase down the cash buyers. So you guys trying to squeeze this in like 10 to 14 days?
Yeah.
Oh man, I would completely change. There's nobody else buying these properties, guys. So create that in there. And a lot of sellers, if they're motivated, 30 days is not a big deal to them. But listen, I don't wait till 30 days to get out of contract. If after 2 weeks I can't get a sniff, I'm going for a serious price reduction or I'm getting out of the contract. Do not wait till the 29th day. It's brutal. It's painful.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm waiting on two right now. I gave
Okay.
them my price. They didn't budge. So, I told them, okay, I'll
Yeah.
just sit on it and wait and see.
Hey,
And I've
I'll
just
come
been
late.
calling
Yeah,
cash
best of
buyers
luck.
all
So leave it on a positive note.
day.
And
Hmm.
remember, when people don't take your price, there's two things have to change: time and circumstance. Time
Okay.
is going to change them because the market's not getting better, it's getting worse. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not here to scare you. I'm just here to tell you the truth. And they're waiting for the media to tell them it's bad. And you know how that the media ain't going to tell them anything's bad till after December. That's how it's going to work.
Okay. Well, I'm in it, man. I'm confident that I'll
You got it.
prevail soon. So
Okay.
I'm gonna keep at it, man. Thank you. I appreciate it a
Awesome, man.
lot, man.
Okay.
All right.